Plaintiff Gabrielle Robinson says when she met the defendant, she thought he was a cool person, so she allowed him to move into her house. However, Gabrielle claims while living together, the defendant ended up having sex with her aunt, and she's suing him today for unpaid rent. Defendant Darwin Dickerson insists he never had sex with Gabrielle's aunt and says her aunt made up that story because she was mad that Darwin rejected her sexual advances. Darwin claims Gabrielle is obsessed with him. He's countersuing for personal property.
Start with you.
Back in 2012, Your Honor, I met Darwin. He seemed like he was a cool person. He was chilled and everything. One night, I came home. Our kids was just running around.
Our kids?
Our kids.
As in who?
My kids and his son.
What year was that? Because you all just met in 2012. Mm-hmm. And you jumped from 2012 to kids?
Yeah, in the house.
What year was that?
When we had the kids? Oh, my son is 5 and my daughter is 1.
Go ahead. In 2012, you all met. What happened again?
Okay, back in April, Darwin and his ex needed a place to live. They moved in with me. Me and Darwin signed a year lease. I came home one night and the kids was running around, and I saw them like, where's my aunt and where's Darwin? I came in the room, walked in his room. There I found them having sex.
Them as in whom?
Him and my aunt, Darwin and my aunt. So I see my aunt putting on her clothes. She talking about she trying on clothes to go out. He's in his boxers, talking about he just got out the shower. I'm not stupid, we all grown. Y'all just say y'all was having sex, so they continue to lie. I said, okay.
She was visiting?
Yeah, she used to watch my kids every time I went to work. So I worked all the time, so she used to be there every time they got off the bus from school. He
was working?
Mm-hmm.
When she would be there, he would be working?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I guess he would get off way before me. So I told her, okay, it's time for you to go. And then me and Darwin got into an incident. We started arguing about the situation, and then I just walked away and we let it go. Later on, I knew my instinct was right because he ended up telling me that they ended up having sex. They was having sex for a minute. And I have her statement right here stating that she did it.
All right. Your Honor, from the beginning, I always felt like Gabrielle liked me. So when we moved in together, she was accusing us of messing with her little raggedy little friends, and I used to be over their house all the time. Then she started telling my ex-girlfriend these lies, that I'm doing this and doing that with her friends. So that made me and my ex get into a whole lot of arguments and everything like that. So I just feel like she obsessed with me, still want me some type of way, and I feel like she...
Did you want to respond to the fact that you were having sex with her aunt for a minute, means for a while?
No, I wasn't. She lied about that.
You never did?
No.
All right. So, you say you wanted to show me something?
Yes, I have a statement
This is from whom?
From my aunt.
All right. At the time, Darwin was roommates with my niece. I used to be there almost every day to watch my 2 little cousins for her. And about 2 months ago, myself and Darwin started sleeping together while my niece and his girlfriend was always at work. After she caught us in the room together, we tried to make a lie to his girlfriend, but she wasn't stupid. Next thing you know, I see them getting their stuff weeks later, like they are moving. All right, yeah.
Your Honor, her whatever auntie or whatever, she making that up. She was mad because I wouldn't do nothing with her. She came in the room. She came in the room, in my room. She don't live there. She come in my room. I'm changing my clothes, and here she come in. You know, I push her away. She getting mad, so that's when
Hold on, you push her away? Why?
Cause she's trying, she's trying to throw herself on me.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't want her.
Show me the motion. What was she doing where you had to push her?
Cause she grabbing my pants.
She pushed
She grabbing my pants.
She came in.
Pushed
She
her.
came in the room.
Right.
You were standing up in your bedroom?
Yes, sir.
Just doing what? Just standing up, looking around, or what were you standing up doing?
I'm about to change my clothes.
And she ran in.
No, she came in.
And,
like, I'm sorry. Then like it was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. She got a little closer to me, like, I've been wanting you this and that. I'm like, back up off me. You know
No, she grabbed you in the middle of your belt.
She was like, give me this little stuff.
She said, give me this little stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Man would not lie about his size, so I gotta give you, if you say it's little, then he's being honest, man. I know not many men will come in and say my stuff is little.
She don't know what it is or not. But she trying to take it.
She said, give me that little bit of stuff you got over there. Give me that little thing.
So then that's when she come in and then acting like, oh, I'm telling this, and she told my ex all this. Accusations about this little mud duck. I don't want nothing to do with her.
All right.
She want me for real.
All right. You want him in that
No, I
little
don't
thing
need
as he
him on
calls
one. I don't want no little thing.
as he calls
I don't
himself.
want no little thing.
Man,
No.
she walking around half naked. She know she want me.
All right. And tell me about the rent, ma'am. So he's already hurt his credibility with that ridiculous story. Go ahead.
I would say about June, the middle of June, I came home one night and I didn't see that. I seen a couple things that was still there.
What do you mean still there? Weren't they still living there?
That's what I didn't think so. I mean, they grown, so I ain't about to keep track of if they come home night, they might have spent somewhere else. I didn't keep track of that because they still had the keys and they didn't tell me anything about moving out or anything.
How much was their share or his share of the rent?
The rent was $600.
His share was $300?
Yes, we agreed to pay $300 apiece. So about July come, when rent about to be due, I'm calling Darwin phone, I'm calling his girlfriend phone. Okay, y'all, what's up? The rent is almost time for the rent to be due. I don't hear nothing. So I end up having to pay the full rent, so I end up going downtown, doing a small claim.
She told my ex all this. Accusations about this little mud duck. I don't want nothing to do with her.
All right.
She want me for real.
All right. You want him in that
No, I
little
don't
thing
need
as he
him on one. I don't want
as he calls
I don't want
himself?
no little thing.
Man,
No.
she walking around half naked. She know she want me.
Plaintiff Gabrielle Robinson is suing her former roommate, who claims Gabrielle is obsessed with him and still wants him to this day.
What months did they fail to pay?
From July to when the end of the year lease. And I have the lease right here and everything.
Let's see it. When did the lease end?
The lease end of April or March of this next year.
Did they move? If so, when?
I didn't have no contact with him since then, since now. He ended up calling me.
But don't you live in the place?
Yes, I still stay there. I still pay the full $600 of rent.
Do you know whether they took all their things or not?
When I came back after, when the week after when rent about to be due, I see the rest of the things gone, but I still ain't got no
That's what
keys.
I need to know. When were the things taken?
July, the first week of July, July 1st.
All right. Sir?
That's a lie.
Well, tell me.
We paid rent from April to June. So then she kept on hating on me to my ex and getting into it, so I end up having to leave because I needed all the negative environment I was in. I end up leaving. So when I came back around July, I had left a TV and some clothes there. I asked her where it was at. She told me, well, I don't know where it's at. And I think she probably pawned my stuff, paid the rent or whatever, you know. But
You think?
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I
Okay,
left
well,
it
then
there.
you can't win not knowing. Now let's get back to you moving and breaking your lease. Why don't you think you should pay for breaking your lease?
Well, if she wouldn't have been hating on me to my girl,
What does that have to do with you paying your rent?
Right.
I'd still be there if she wouldn't cause all them problems.
What does
Between
that
me and
have to
her?
do with you walking away from your debt, though, sir?
Man, well, she should have kept
Man,
on.
I'm not your
I'm sorry.
man.
I
All right,
apologize.
there you go. So why don't you think you should pay the debt regardless of what she did? You signed a lease.
Because the environment was bad for me. You know, she was trying to, I don't know.
Because she accused you
Yes,
of
sir.
sleeping with her aunt?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you
is
believe
not-
that was
ain't just the
untrue?
reason. That's
Yes,
not
sir.
just-
All right, and I believe it was true based on the testimony. And even if it weren't, you walking away from your lease just for being accused of something, that's a good excuse. Well, I'm gonna just make up a reason. She don't like me. And I ain't paying my rent.
Right.
I'm
Always
gonna
paying my
move.
rent.
I'm getting out of this rent. Your counterclaim for personal property, like you said, I don't know. So if you don't know, neither do I. Your claim is dismissed. Yours is granted. He admits to moving out just because you accused him of something. So I ain't gonna pay my rent. I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
move.
Your Honor. Thank
I'm gonna
you.
go stay with somebody else and not pay my rent there either. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I'm not obsessed with him.
Still want me.
I don't never
Always
wanted
want
him.
him. You see how
Never wanted
I
him.
look? You
I
see
wanted
me?
the money. That's exactly what I wanted. Some money. Exactly.
You still want me.
He's a trick. That's all he do. He's a sexaholic. That's it.
And what is you?
A sexaholic.
What is you?
That's what you are.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
We'll see.